Hi people, this is your Beacon and this video we are going to learn how to draw a super realistic portrait of Groot. But before that, I would like to thank you because you have been an amazing audience. Like literally, the love and appreciation you have shown me in the previous video is kind of fantastic. It really inspires me to produce the best possible work I can and really improve on it so that you people can enjoy it even more. So thank you people and make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to it, I encourage you to visit the about page and really in for some amazing content. So join me in this journey and let's see where this goes together.
Yeah, that is a flashlight. And I have got an advice for you people. If you ever wish to draw something and videograph it, just don't do it at night or at least have sufficient light in your room. It is a really bad idea to do it under a tube light. Not only does it add so many shadows, but it also reflects the graphite off the paper and the beauty of dark is lost. Anyways, how did I end up drawing Baby Groot in the first place? Well, I asked you all to tell me which character you would like to see me draw next, and there came my first viewer, Rajshekhar929, who's also my friend by the way, said, next time try Baby Groot realistic. Okay, I got this. Hey Raj, you see, black and white are colors too. So that's your wish I just fulfilled, you see? No? Well, man, I don't have enough supplies yet, okay? So bear this with me and we'll together have our minds blown. Okay, well, not exactly like that. I don't want my viewers to blow away. Okay, and this is how I met your. I started with Groot. You two can tell me your favorite Marvel character, and the first commenter will see their wish come true in my next work. And yes, with him featured. So let me be honest with you. Art is not easy, people. But at the same time, it is not all talent either. Well, the best thing that I have realized since the day I have become conscious of the world around me is that humans are capable to learn anything and even adapt to any environment. What separates us from the rest of animal kingdom are our curiosity and cooperation, and that too to gigantic levels. Well, my point in this current context is that you can draw too. That's simple. Art might not be easy, but if I can draw, so can you. To draw, generally, any scientific, scholastic, or aesthetic pursuits require you to observe. So, observation is a key factor to mastering a skill. So, let me talk a bit about it. And if it helps you, subscribing and smashing that like button really helps me as well. Okay, so when you start your project, say you're doing your portrait work, you should keep a few things in your mind. Like, have a reference image of your subject in front of you and observe where the head starts and ends. You can use the grid method. I myself started using it from my first video and I actually fell in love with it. It really helps me draw with powerful accuracy. While there are some people who don't prefer taking measurements, cause being it takes a bit of time to draw lines first on reference then on the sheet, it is fine. You can go without it too, so it is not a compulsion. Now observe the hair, the way light shines on it, the highlights, degrees of lightness and darkness in there. And of course the hairstyle. There are many ways you can do hair, some of which I have explained in the previous video whose link is right up here, and others I hope to explain in some future video. Now turn your attention to the facial features. Even while observing, I prefer to go from top to bottom. There's really no objection if your preference is right to left or bottom to top and so on, as long as you carefully note the details. Now concentrate on the expression of face, and you would notice that much of it is due to the forehead lines and brows. Just try it. Focus on the opacity of these lines and the left end brows if there is any, and next move to the eyes. I love drawing the eyes. Like really. They communicate so much in a way that even words cannot. Then there are eyelashes, the reflections on the iris, the depth of pupil, and the folds of pigments inside the iris. It is just brilliant. Next, observe the cheeks and nose. At what angle is light falling on them, and note the depth of shadows. Shading the face is really where you mold it to 3 dimensions on a 2D paper. And shadows, if done right, can give a real good illusion. At the same time, under or overdoing the shades may mess with the complexion of the subject. So you might want to be cautious about that. Now turn to lips and observe the lighter and darker portions, density of lines on it, and teeth. The portrait, after the outline, is only a game of light and dark. And you too, my dear viewer, can get good at it with sufficient practice. So keep practicing and practicing and practicing. Yeah, that is 3 times, but you have got to do it more than that. It really takes a hell lot of practice though. So making a super realistic Groot and not even talking about it kind of sucks. So let's do it. Can you imagine that it took me more time to draw other things in the picture than Groot itself? I cannot because it never happened that way. Although it did take me nearly the same time, plus minus 0.000009 seconds. Very funny. You see that Groot is so easy to draw. And honestly, I love challenges. And it wasn't seeming like a challenge at all. Yeah, so I had to draw the entire scene. Okay, if you want to take a look at the reference photo, its link has been shared in the description. You can totally check that out. Also, the material that has gone into making this portrait has been noted down in the description as well. You can actually start drawing without much sophisticated tools at your disposal. By the way, a few cautions that I would like to share are these. Number 1. Don't use too much whitener or white pen in your sketch. It makes it look weird. Number 2. Try to be as slow as you can while doing realistic portraits. Do it in days, do it in months. Doesn't matter. But take your time. Be patient. It'll be worth it, trust me. And the third one, the mistake that I made and don't know how to correct. The dark graphite 8B and 10B didn't blend well on the paper. Maybe there's something I missed, or is the paper a pencil? I don't know. If you do know how to solve this, please do so in the comment box. It would be awesome. Groot is an awesome character, and Baby Groot is loved by all because of all the dorky and adorable stuff he does. For one, I really find that scene cute where Groot points the button not to be clicked every time. That scene you'll find at the end of this clip, and tell me which Groot scene made you laugh. Hey, an idea just hit me. Do you want to learn how to draw like a pro? I'm not saying that I am one, but I'm kind of obsessed to create better each time. I think my art has improved, but still it's a long way to go, I know. However, if you think that I can help you, I would soon be on Patreon. I will tell you exactly when it's going to happen in the next video. So you can be my patron and follow me there. You can support my work. And also, if you find my work good enough, I do commission work as well. To give to your loved ones their true selves, you can text me on my mail. The email address is shared in the description. I really enjoyed this video, so thank you people for watching it, and we would meet in the next video.